And in today's session, we are going to focus our attention on social media marketing. Right. If you've not attended our introduction to digital marketing, please feel free to go through the recorded sessions which we shared in the various forums, be it on the Telegram channel, the WhatsApp channel, or the various groups which you belong. Make sure you go through the recorded session. Okay, I earlier shared this video, I think 2 days ago, I shared the introduction to digital marketing. It's very important you go through the recorded session of the introduction so you can understand the other modules. If you don't go through that, we might use some words during others modules which might be a little bit difficult for you to understand if you actually did not go through the introduction of digital marketing. We are still going to be having the introduction to digital marketing as time goes on, but we have to complete the other digital marketing modules so you really have a good understanding of the various digital marketing modules. This is very, very important. Before we begin, if you're here and you don't know me, my name is Kamon. I'm the CEO and co-founder of Tadita Group Corporation, which is a conglomerate made up of the TG Digital Agency, the Tadita Group Institute. We have the Tadita Group Consulting, the Foundation, and the African Digital Conference. So I'm just going to give an opportunity for those of you who are joining us for the very first time, or let's just give everyone the opportunity to introduce themselves. We are going to be as fast as possible. Please, when I just call your name, unmute your mic, tell us where you're connecting from, tell us your name and what you do for a living. We have just 5 minutes to do this exercise. Okay, so I'm going to be very, very fast. Please, when I call your name, your hand should just be on your mute. When I call your name, you just have to click on your mic. You unmute your mic, you answer, and then you mute your mic back so that we can do this as fast as possible. So I'm going to begin with Jasmine. Kindly unmute your mic, tell us your name, where you're connecting from, and what you do for a living.
Hi, my name is Min Eunice Wanjiru. I come from Kenya. I'm an admin assistant.
You're welcome. J Crown, over to you. Patience.
Good evening to all. I'm Patience Desanya. I'm a Cameroonian and I'm an intern presently. I did information system management in school.
Okay, you're welcome. We have Shaka Babu. Sorry if I didn't pronounce your name correctly. Shaka Babu, can you unmute your mic? Okay, Stephen. Just going to pass.
Good evening. My name is Stephen. And
my name is Stephen.
I'm a South Sudanese Kenya.
I'm a real estate.
Hello?
Yes, go ahead. You're using 2 devices, which is not proper. Kindly mute one, or you disconnect from one and continue with the other. That's why we are getting the echo.
Okay.
Thank you.
So
go ahead, please.
Yeah. As I was saying, my name is Stephen, and I'm calling from Kenya. I'm participating from Kenya, but I'm a South Sudanese myself.
Okay.
And I'm a data analyst, actually, by profession.
You're highly welcome. Derek.
Thank you.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Nonki Derek Nja. I'm a certified digital marketing expert with the Tadita Group Institute. So that's what I do on a daily basis, digital marketing.
Welcome. We have Tayo. Okay, we have Oluwadamilare.
All right. Good evening, everybody. My name is Oluwadamilare Dele. I'm connecting from Nigeria, Jos, Plateau State precisely. I'm a research officer. Thank you.
You're welcome. Grace?
Good evening, everybody. My name is Grace. I'm connecting from Kenya. I'm an administrator.
Very welcome. We have Engineer Antwi.
Yes, you are right. My name is Engineer Antwi, electrical engineer by profession, a forest trader, and also an entrepreneur. Yes, thank you.
Highly welcome. Welcome. Chisom? Yannick?
Good evening, everyone. I am Wine Yannick, connecting from Cameroon. I am a marketing expert and a Cambridge coordinator for an international school.
You're highly welcome.
Hi.
Yes, Chisom, go ahead.
Yes, my name is Chisom. So I'm from Nigeria, and I stay in Abuja. So I am a multimedia designer, and I'm interested in learning more about digital marketing.
You're highly welcome. We have Alake.
Good evening, everyone. I am Olatomi Alake, connecting from Lagos, Nigeria. I'm a professional baker, a telemarketer, and I'm an upcoming digital marketer. So I would love to learn more and upskill myself. Thank you, everyone, and thank you, sir.
You're highly welcome. Toby? All right, so we're going to kick off the class. Thank you all for introducing yourselves, and I hope we're going to have a nice time throughout this session. One more announcement, please. We always issue certificate of participation at the end of every module, so make sure you fill the attendance sheet before you leave this session. All right, thank you all. All right, so before we kick off with the session, I'm going to play a very short video, just about 6 minutes. It gives an overview of what digital marketing is all about, especially for those of you who are attending this particular session for the very first time, or those who are joining us for the very first time. It's very important you go through this video. I'm trying to get what you can from the video because it's very, very important. And once you're done after this session, please make sure you visit the introduction to digital marketing. I think it's approximately 2 hours, 2-hour session. Try to go through and understand what digital marketing is all about, because we are not really going to go into that detail as far as this class is concerned. We are going to be focusing more on social media marketing, but first it's very important that you go through the video which I'm going to share right now. So kindly take your time. If you can take down notes, very important. Try to get down or get what you can as far as the video is concerned. So I'm going to play that video again. It plays with sound, okay? If you can't get the sound, just indicate in the chat.
Digital marketing, one of the most frequently mentioned buzzwords in marketing. Marketers praise it's the way to grow an online business, and academies all over the world advertise their new digital marketing courses as the next big thing. How can you take advantage of this to boost your career and unlock the business opportunities digital marketing has to offer? The first step is to understand how digital marketing works, and that is exactly what you'll learn in this video. Let's get started with a simple definition of digital marketing. Digital marketing is a form of marketing for promoting and selling products or services on the internet. It's the process of leveraging different online marketing channels like search engines, social media networks, and email to reach your target audience. Through digital marketing, you can find people interested in your offering, interact with them, and build trust with your brand. Digital marketing has a number of types. The most important are website marketing, search engine optimization, content marketing, PPC advertising, social media marketing, email marketing, video marketing, and affiliate marketing. To understand how digital marketing works, let's see how the different digital marketing types can be used in an online marketing campaign. Meet John. John wants to promote his online business and find customers to buy his products. He knows that his potential customers are out there. He knows that digital marketing is the way to go, but he doesn't know how to get started. Let's help John by laying out a digital marketing strategy he can use. The first thing that John has to do is to create a website to showcase his brand, products, and services. It doesn't have to be fancy, but it should be fast, mobile-friendly, easy to use, and offer a great experience to users. This is what website marketing is all about. A website is the focal point of all digital marketing campaigns and the medium to present your brand to the online world. The next action that John should take is to start thinking about content. In the digital world, marketing is done through the use of online content. Things like blog posts, videos, images, and podcasts are some of the content types he can use to grab the audience's attention and generate interest in his brand. This is what content marketing is all about. Through a well-planned content marketing strategy, John can identify his audience's problems and create valuable and relevant content to satisfy their needs. The next task John has to deal with is search engine optimization. SEO will help John's website to rank higher in the search results and reach the billions of people that use search engines on a daily basis. During this stage, he will make sure that his content is relevant to what users want and that search engines can access and understand his website. He will use different SEO techniques to convince ranking algorithms that his website deserves to be in the top positions of the results for keywords related to his business. SEO is the best form of online marketing that can get you highly targeted traffic 24/7 without paying for it, but it takes time to work. So while waiting for SEO to work, John can explore other channels like PPC advertising. With PPC advertising, John can show his ads on top of the Google search results and in the thousands of websites that participate in the Google Advertising Network. Every time someone clicks an ad and visits his website, John will pay a fee to the advertising platform. His ads will not be shown to all users, but to those who are actively searching for information related to his offerings. The next item in John's task list is social media marketing. To further expand his reach, he needs to have a presence in the same places his potential customers hang out, and this is none other than social networks. Websites like Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram have billions of active users that might be interested in John's brand. These platforms have advertising tools you can use to segment their users based on their location, interests, demographics, and target them with image and video ads. As John's audience grows and more people visit his website, he can start engaging with them. The best channel for this task is email marketing. Email is the most commonly used communication medium and a highly effective sales channel. Through carefully crafted email messages, John can keep his audience engaged and nurture them until they become new customers. Next on the list is video marketing. A lot of users are turning to YouTube, TikTok, and other video platforms before they make a buying decision. John can take advantage of this by creating amazing videos that help people solve a problem, make a decision, or simply have fun. Besides being a great sales channel, video marketing is one of the best ways to increase brand awareness and build a community of loyal followers. The last, but certainly not least channel John can use is affiliate marketing. Affiliate marketing is one of the oldest forms of marketing that has grown considerably with the rise of the internet. The way it works is simple. John will give a commission to other people for promoting his products on their website and audience. For John, this means more business, while his affiliates are getting a commission for each sale. Affiliate marketing is not only a great way to increase sales, but affiliates can become the best representatives of your brand. That's what digital marketing is all about. John can now continue optimizing his campaigns by carefully analyzing his digital analytics. By making informed decisions and with lots of patience, he can watch his business grow with the help of digital marketing.
All right, so from the video which you've just watched right now, what do you understand by digital marketing? Or tell us what you were able to get from the video. Just indicate by raising your hand. I'm going to call you and you tell us what you're able to get from the video, or you can use the chat, type what you were able to get from the video. We have 2 minutes for that, please. Let's see if you were actually following up. What were you able to get from the video? Yes. Ayodele?
Thank you. So from the video, part of what I was able to get are the various components that make the full stack mentioned, social media marketing, content marketing, website, and about 7. And that stood out for me, how that digital marketing comprise all of these things put together. Thank you.
Perfect. Thank you very much. We have Yannick.
Yes, thank you. I got a lot of insight as far as the definition of digital marketing is concerned. However, I think that just the categories of online marketing were taken into consideration. That is what I picked from the definition, though I have a little worry.
Okay.
Yes, my worry is the definition, which is extremely good, but limited to online categories, limited to the internet. Just to find out from you, and promoting a brand using the radio, promoting a brand using a mobile phone, which does not necessitate internet connection, is it not considered digital marketing?
Okay, I'm going to answer that your question. As we begin the session, you're going to understand it very well. Okay, thank you very much. I've jotted your question down. Yes, who else? Who else? Your question is duly noted. Who else? Okay, perfect. You can use the chat while we continue with the session. All right. So going through the video, you got a vivid explanation of what digital marketing is all about. All right, let's look at what Jasmine has indicated in the chat. Digital marketing is a form of promoting products and services using the internet, such as websites, social media, email, video marketing, YouTube, etc. Perfect. So when it comes to digital marketing, you use online tools or digital tools to create awareness, to promote your brands, to promote your products or services. All right, that's what digital marketing is all about. You use online tools to promote brands, to promote your business, to create awareness to a specific target audience. All right, now when it comes to digital marketing, it is actually divided into 3. We have the online tools, which some of them have been elaborated. Now, how do we use these online tools, or what do we use these online tools for? We use them to create awareness, to either create awareness, to promote a brand, or to talk about an upcoming event. So you're either advertising, you're creating awareness, or you are promoting a particular product, services, or an event which is coming up. The third aspect of digital marketing is, to whom are you promoting this brand to? To whom are you advertising this, your products to? You have what we call a specific audience which you're targeting, or what we call a target audience. Okay. So if you're talking about digital marketing and you don't mention these 3 aspects, then you've not defined digital marketing. You've not defined digital marketing. Please, when you join the session, mute your mics, please. Who is talking? Let me mute that mic. All right, sorry about that. So please, when you join the session, kindly mute your mic to avoid any interruptions, okay? So when you're talking about digital marketing, you have to mention these 3 aspects, all right? Now, coming to the question that student asked about, why are radios or using your smartphones to make calls and all of that, why is it not part of digital marketing? Now, there is what we call traditional, in marketing in general is divided into 2. We have what we call traditional marketing and digital marketing. Okay, traditional marketing is about using traditional tools to create awareness, to advertise your product, to make sales. All right, and when it comes to the tools, that make up traditional marketing. We have the radio, we have the newspapers, we have your flyers, which you design and you share to people. You have your television where you pass your announcement, you have your newsletters, and so on and so forth. You have your smartphone, which you make maybe your calls. Apart from making calls with your smartphone and sending SMS, I don't think you can actually communicate at one moment to a large group of people without the use of an internet, right? The only thing you can use your phone to do is either to make a call, a direct call, you discuss with someone online, or you send an SMS. Okay, maybe you could send an SMS that will go to 1 or 2 persons, but then you are not using the internet to carry out marketing. Okay, so any marketing which you do without the use of an internet is not considered as digital marketing. Once you use digital marketing to market your products or services, or once you use the internet to advertise your product, to create awareness, then that digital marketing has taken place. Now, many people have a misconception between sales and digital marketing, or sales and marketing. There are 2 different fields. That's why in an organization, you have the marketing department, you have the sales department. So when you ask someone what is digital marketing, what most people always say is that digital marketing is the use of online tools to sell your products, right? But that's not what digital marketing is all about. Sales is just the final objective, your final goal, what you achieve at the end. There are people who carry out digital marketing, but their main goal is not to make sales. Their main goal is just to create awareness. Their main goal is just to advertise their brand, to ensure that they create more awareness, to reach out to as many people, to create more impressions. Okay, so digital marketing is not limited to sales, but digital marketing has to do with creating awareness, creating impression, advertising your products, services, or probably your brand, or making sales. Now, as far as digital marketing is concerned, there are several tools that we can use to ensure that we carry out a successful digital marketing campaign. Same thing happens with traditional marketing. You see, when an agency, let's say a travel agency, purchases a new bus, what do? They will contact radio stations, they will pass the announcement there, so people should know that they have actually acquired new buses. Or they can even do one sort of a campaign, a 1-day or a 2-day campaign, where they can move around in their cities with their buses, making a lot of noise, so people should be aware that they have purchased new buses, right? The same thing happens with other companies. What they do is they use traditional tools. They go to radio stations, they pass the announcement and all of that. But what makes traditional marketing different, or what makes digital marketing far more better than traditional marketing? The target audience. When it comes to traditional marketing, targeting a specific audience is very, very limited. What do I mean by targeting a specific audience? When you go to a radio station and you pass an announcement, right, you don't know the number of people that will listen to that radio station on that day. You don't know the specific gender that will listen to that announcement. There might be a product which you're trying to advertise that is meant for a specific gender, but you cannot differentiate that with the use of traditional marketing. You can't go to a radio station that I have this announcement, please, can you try your possible best to ensure that this announcement is passed only to the male gender and not the female, or to this particular age group of people? It's very difficult. The only way you can limit that, or the only way you can achieve that to a lesser extent, is by going to probably a radio station that is loved by youths, or a radio station that is loved by probably the aging population, right? For example, if you want to maybe pass an announcement and you want those who are of the higher age groups, like from probably 30 to 45, you should go to a national radio station, right? National radio stations are mostly listened by people who have achieved a particular age group, right? But there are other radio stations that youths love listening to those radio stations because it's actually meant for them. That's the only way you can target a particular group of people. But then you still have a limitation, because not only that group of people will listen to that announcement, but with digital marketing, it's totally different. If you want to pass an announcement to people between the ages of 30 to 40, you are going to create a campaign that will reach out to that particular group of people. Okay, you can achieve that. If you want to pass an announcement that will reach out to people, or probably to the male or the female gender, you can do that without any problems. If you want to pass an announcement to a particular city, you can do that. But with the radio station, when you pass an announcement, it will be broadcasted to the extent, right? To that extent where that radio station can reach, which means that if the bandwidth of that radio station, wherever it ends, that is where that announcement will end. So you cannot even determine if everyone in that city can actually get that announcement. But when it comes to digital marketing, you can target people in Bamenda, depending on your budget. You can target the people in the city of Abuja, the city of Nigeria, Soweto. You target those people, and so long as they are online, they'll be able to see the advertisement which you have created. Okay, that's what makes traditional marketing different from digital marketing. Now, when it comes to digital marketing, we have the various modules which you guys have listened. You've actually watched and listened from the video which I just played. And the main mention of modules such as search engine marketing, which has to do with creating paid ads on search engine platforms. We talked about social media marketing, where you create ads on social media platforms. We talked about search engine optimization, where you're actually creating ads with the help of websites, ensure that your content ranks on the various search engine platforms. We talked about content marketing, email marketing, affiliate marketing, and so on. And of course, web design. And of course, you can't talk about digital marketing without implementing graphic design to it. So all this boils down to what the various modules of digital marketing. And in today's session, we are going to focus on one of these modules, which is social media marketing. All right, so we are going to focus on social media marketing, and I hope by the end of probably after 1 hour, 30 minutes, we are really going to have a deep understanding of what social media marketing is all about. And of course, we actually know how to create 1 or 2 ads trying to target a specific group of people. I hope that is clear. Any question before we proceed? While I'm sharing my screen, you are free to ask questions. I don't know, the person who asked the question about why radio station announcements, newspapers, and all of that is not part of digital marketing. I hope it is well understood now.
My hand is up, please.
Yes, go ahead, Tayo.
Yes, from your explanation, I would take it that any platform that does not use internet connection is traditional marketing. So I want to ask,
internet. Yeah.
That does not use the internet is traditional marketing. Now I want to ask, is an electronic billboard traditional marketing?
Which electronics? Come again.
Electronic billboard.
Yes. It's traditional marketing. Listen. What you have to understand is when it comes to marketing, you are looking for the means to meet your target audience. Which tools are you using to reach out to your target audience? Okay, even if you get a billboard where you're using internet to advertise to people, you're actually reaching out to them through traditional marketing because they are not using online, they are not using the internet to get the advertisement you are giving to them. Just like someone is moving out, we use digital, we're actually using the internet to broadcast on all these billboards and all of that. But how did they get this information? Did they get this information through the internet? Did they actually go to the internet and they got this information? If they didn't do so, therefore it's not digital marketing. That is traditional marketing. Okay. Of course, we have radio stations now that they are all connected to the internet. We have TV stations now that they broadcast on YouTube. All right. So if someone actually goes on YouTube and sees a TV station being broadcasted on YouTube, you will not consider that as 100% digital marketing because you are using the YouTube, which is part of what? Which is part of social media marketing to see the advertisement which is broadcasted to you. So it's not considered as what? Traditional. It's not considered as what? We are not considering that television using what? Probably using traditional means to carry out marketing. You actually saw that ad thanks to what? YouTube. But these platforms are using what? YouTube to advertise their business. It's the same like I own a business right now. I have billboards all over the place where I am advertising my business. But I decided to create a website for my business to equally broadcast my products or what I am doing online. All right. So at that level, I am actually using digital marketing to reach out to a specific audience. At the same time, I'm using traditional marketing. How did your audience see that advertisement which you created? How were they able to see the ad? Did they just move around the street and they saw the ad, or they actually got access to the internet and saw that advertisement? All right. Try to understand these differences. I don't know if I've answered your question.
Okay.
Perfect. So we're going to be talking about social media marketing. And as far as the introduction to social media marketing is concerned, we're going to look at what social media marketing is, the importance of social media for businesses. 1 minute, guys. Sorry, I have to stop this share and do it again. I don't know what's happening. My system is stuck. Oh, geez. One minute, guys. I don't know. My system is stuck. So we're going to talk about the introduction to social media marketing, importance of social media marketing for businesses and personal branding, social media marketing versus traditional marketing, which I've highlighted some of that, and of course, the impact of social media on consumer behavior. That is for the introduction to social media marketing. So let me begin the slide. Right. So what exactly is social media marketing? So social media marketing is actually the process of you using social media platforms like Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, TikTok to promote a product, services, or brand. Now, when we talk about promoting has to do with you creating awareness, creating impression, advertising, making sales. Okay, those are all forms of what? Promoting. So when you say you are promoting a particular event, it doesn't necessarily mean that you're making profit and you're going to make profit at the end of that particular event or that particular business. All right. So it actually involves you trying your possible best to create content which will be very, very engaging with your audience. You equally run paid ads to ensure that you reach out to a specific target audience. And of course, after doing all of these, both your free advertisements, your paid advertisement, you have to actually track the results to see how your business is doing. All right. Now, unlike traditional marketing where you're using your radio stations, you're using your billboards, you're using the TV, social media marketing allows businesses to actually interact with their customers in real time. When you pass an announcement on radio, there are people who will listen to that announcement. They might even forget about that announcement immediately you pass that announcement, right? Or probably they might be reading out a phone number where you have to call to get more details. And during the process of reading that phone number, it was very difficult for that person to actually get a pen and a paper to jot down that, or probably their phone is somewhere. And by the time they get that and come back, that announcement has passed, right? But when it comes to digital marketing, you can actually see what you're looking for. You take your time, you jot down what you want, and you're going to get results. And when it comes to digital marketing, the results are real time, which means if I run an ad right now, once I am done running that ad, the ad will be delivered to my audience almost immediate. So long as they are online, we are going to see that advertisement. All right. So when it comes to digital marketing or social media marketing, you can you can actually start a conversation with your audience almost immediately. But with traditional marketing, what happens when you pass the announcement, it will take some time. The audience will say, okay, let me just jot this down. Probably after 2 or 3 hours, I can contact this person and then I try to get results. But when it comes to digital marketing, what happens? When someone sees an advertisement online, that person engages with that advertisement almost immediately. If that person is interested in whatever you're actually, the message you're passing out on the internet, they are going to engage with you immediately. That's why majority of you, when you saw an advertisement talking about digital marketing training, be it on Google, be it on the social media platforms, and you were asked to fill a form, because you were interested at that particular moment, you actually engaged and you fill that form to be part of this training program. But if I had to pass that announcement on a radio station, not everybody will interact almost immediately. Some people will try to jot it down. Somebody might be passing and he will get just part of that announcement. The person will not be able to get the full announcement. But once it's on the internet, you can get complete details of that announcement and you can engage with that announcement immediately. Okay? And when it comes to social media marketing, it's a very good platform if you actually want to create what we call relationships online. All right. When it comes to digital marketing, a lot of people don't trust online platforms. A lot of people believe that anything that comes from the internet is a scam. That's the first mentality they have. That it's a scam, except it's proved otherwise. All right. So that's why when they see an advertisement, they take their time, try to analyze the advertisement, see the interactions, see reviews, see what people are saying about this advertisement before they take action. Okay. But when you talk about traditional marketing, people even trust traditional marketing more than digital marketing, because when you pass an announcement on the radio and someone listens to that announcement, that person knows fully well that if he calls, you guys might do 1 or 2 arrangements. And of course, you can get to that person, get whatever you want from that person. Okay. And of course, when it comes to traditional marketing, you don't advertise in areas where your customers cannot really interact with you or get whatever you're offering them. Becomes so difficult. All right. So try to think about a business you're actually following online. What actually makes you to follow that particular business? What actually makes you to always go to a particular page where an announcement is being passed, or you actually follow a particular influencer? That is because over time, you tend to know about that person through their works, through what they post online. And with time, you are going to trust that person. And a time will come when that person passes an announcement in respect to a particular product, the person is advertising a product. If you actually need that product, you are going to order that product because that person has built that trust online. So many people trust that person. And of course, you believe that whatever that person is advertising, you believe that particular product or service is the best. Right? So that's just what social media marketing is all about. Now, how is social media marketing important Or how is social media important for businesses and personal brands? The first thing you have to understand when it comes to social media marketing is that small businesses tend to rely more on social media platforms or tend to rely more on social media when they are trying to build their brand or when they are trying to create awareness. Okay, so if you're struggling or if you're trying to build what we call brand awareness, if you're trying to build brand awareness, then you should your main focus should be on what? Social media platforms. Now we are almost 8 billion. The population of the world is almost 8 billion, and more than 5 billion of this population are on the internet. Right? We have more than 5 billion that are connected to the internet. And out of these 5 billion, more than 80% get access to the internet through what? Their mobile phones. And trust me, mobile phones are the tools which we use to get access to social media platforms. It's very difficult for you to someone who owns who has a laptop or a computer system logging into Facebook. Except you're probably a digital marketer, you want to create some paid ads and all of that. You're not really going to get that experience. You're not going to get that best experience when you're using a PC as compared to you using your smartphone. Right? Because you're really going to feel that social media platform more better rather than using what? A PC. That's the reason why you notice that people get access to this social media platform using their smartphone. And thanks to that, social media marketing has outgrown any other form of marketing. All right. So creating brand awareness is the go-to for any business or any brand seeking to do what? Seeking to grow, seeking to get a lot of attention as far as the business is concerned. So if you're thinking of growing your business online, if you're thinking of reaching out to so many people or trying to ensure that people know more about your business, then you should be going for social media platforms. Okay. The next importance of social media to businesses and brand, which I'm going to mention, is building relationship. And when it comes to building relationship comes with what? With trust. All right. So unlike TV ads or where communication is one way, because you cannot listen to an announcement on the radio and you contact that person who has passed an announcement still through what? The radio station, except you start taking your phone, you call. But when it comes to social media ads, you can contact the digital marketer or the business that have created that ad. You can contact them immediately to know more about that product. That's why we say in digital marketing, when you think of creating ads, we always tell digital marketers that are creating paid ads on social media platforms. When you begin creating ads on social media platform, you should be ready to react to whatever comes almost immediate. Because when people contact you on social media, their interest for that particular product at that particular moment is higher than when you contact them later. Except you use a particular objective that will require to contact them later. But if you're using an objective for a particular social media campaign that will require people to contact you, make sure you contact them, make sure you reach out to them almost immediate. For example, when you get an ad online where you've added a button, which has to do with what? The WhatsApp button or the Messenger button, it means that you want people to contact you directly, right? So you should be ready to interact with those people immediately. Once you do that, you're creating that relationship and you're equally building what we call trust. Okay. The third importance is that social media platforms are far more cheaper or are far more cost effective than any other platform or any other digital marketing tool. To create email marketing campaign is very expensive. It's expensive as compared to any other. To create Google Ads is more expensive as compared to social media platforms. When I talk about this platform being expensive than social media, I'm looking at it in a holistic manner, because when we have to look at it through an individual method, then you notice that Google Ads are way cheaper, but you're going to understand that as we move ahead. Okay. And again, one important aspect of social media to businesses is that it helps to drive sales and traffic. When you create an ad advertising a particular product. You are in the fashion industry. You've created an ad where you have images of your products posted on social media. You've created a paid ad. There is a button for sign up or purchase now. What happened? You're going to actually be driving traffic to either your WhatsApp, where you're going to be communicating with them, or you're driving traffic to your website where the products are. And of course, people are going to contact you on that platform, on your website, to buy more of your product if they actually need the product. This is very, very important. Now, let's talk about the difference between social media marketing and traditional marketing. I already mentioned some of them. And of course, when we talk about traditional marketing, we always like comparing traditional marketing to social media marketing more often than digital marketing as a whole. The reason is because most of the tools which we have as far as traditional marketing is concerned are somehow related to social media marketing. For example, radio stations, TV stations, magazines. These are all related to social media platforms, right? When you look at the radio station and the TV station, it's just like a combination. When you combine these two, it now forms what? Social media platforms. Radio station will only pass out voice, right? While social media platforms, we have podcasts that you can only listen to audio. TV stations will you actually see the videos, you see the captions applicable to platforms that permit you to post videos with captions as well. All right. So this is very, very important. So one difference between traditional and social media is that social media is less expensive. All right. The cost you incur when it comes to social media marketing is far more cheaper than traditional marketing. Do you know how much it will cost you to rent a billboard on the street? We always say traditional marketing is meant for the big businesses. It's meant for those businesses that have achieved a particular level. If you're a small business, you're still struggling to achieve, you're still struggling to reach, to achieve or get to the top, then you should be focusing on what? Social media marketing. That should be your focal point. Okay, look at Facebook, for example. To run a paid ad on Facebook, you need a minimum cost of $1. $1 is enough for you to run an ad for a day. And you can reach out to approximately 2,000, 3,000 people, depending on the area which you're running that ad. But do you know how much it will cost you to rent a billboard in a day? That probably for that day, that ad will not be seen by 1,000 people. And even if 1,000 people see the ad, they are passing on the street. They are just passing. It's very difficult for them to wait, probably get the phone number and all of that. That's why you see most billboards, in developed country, most billboards, when they create advertisement, you hardly see contacts like phone numbers and all of that. They are just creating awareness. They are using those billboards just for awareness. Then they use digital marketing tools to actually do the real marketing. That's the reason why most companies, when they are segmenting their budget for marketing, 20% goes to traditional and 80% goes to digital. Not to talk about e-commerce platforms that they focus probably 99% of their budget on digital marketing, because that's where they make sales. You can't say you want to buy an Amazon product and you enter an Amazon store, a physical store to buy. No, you can only order the product online and it will be delivered to you. Only companies like Apple that they have Apple stores where they can, at least they can really create that traditional marketing, and they can really portion a significant amount, probably 20 to 30% of their money for traditional marketing. But when it comes to digital marketing, most of their budget goes to that particular aspect. All right. Traditional marketing is one way, while digital marketing is a two-way communication. When someone contacts you, you reply immediately. You guys can see the deal in less than no time. Those of you who register for an event, when you register for that event, what happens? You are probably given the link to register immediately, and you get yourself ready before the event begins. But when you pass an announcement on the radio station, by the time you want to call the person who has passed an announcement, the person might not be available. You have to wait after some time, and you might just lose interest in that particular advertisement. And again, when it comes to radio station, you need to pass an announcement 2, 3. If it's a business, just be rest assured that you will pass an announcement 1, 2, 3, 4 times, or probably throughout the week before you can even get a significant response. Okay. And again, the reason why most businesses still focus on traditional marketing is because there are people who are adamant. They have decided that they don't even want to get into the digital space. They focus their attention more on traditional than digital. So we focus our attention when we are creating this art. We are targeting those people that have deliberately decided not to get into the digital space, but they lay emphasis more on traditional marketing. Okay. Again, with social media marketing, you can actually measure your results. When you pass an announcement on radio station, do you know how the total number of people that have listened to your advertisement? You'll be asking yourself, but I don't understand. How many people are actually going to listen to this announcement we've passed over the radio? How many people are going to contact us? We need more of men than women to attend this event, and we've paid on the radio station. It means that we've just decided that everybody will listen to the announcement, and of course, they can decide if they are going to be part of the event or not. But with social media marketing, you can determine your audience. You can determine your audience based on demographics, based on interests, and based on their behaviors. You can determine the age group you want to target. You can determine the gender. You can determine the environment which you want to target. Okay, so you can actually measure. And at the end of every ad or at the end of every day, you can know the total number of people that have seen your ad, those who have interacted with your ad, and of course, you know those who have contacted you based on what the leads which you get at the end of that. All right. So that's just the major difference between social media marketing and traditional marketing. Now, what are the impact of social media or consumer behavior? How do consumers interact when it comes to social media marketing? So have you ever found yourself in a situation where you're purchasing something just because you saw it on TikTok or Instagram? You are not alone. All right. I have found myself in a situation where I was just scrolling through Facebook or scrolling through TikTok, and all of a sudden I saw an ad talking about probably a good laptop which I could use for my sessions, my projects, my designs, edit my videos. And all of a sudden I just generated interest in purchasing that particular product. Right? So once you generate that interest, what next? You want to know if the product is good or not. Right? You want to know if the product is perfect for you. So what do? You go and start reading reviews. You check to see if the product is worth the money which has been placed on the product. If it's an event, you want to be sure that the quality of the content you're going to get in this event will be a good one. Okay? So you focus more on what? The social proofs and the review. Okay? And one thing you have to understand when it comes to social media marketing is people tend to trust recommendations from others more than traditional ads. If I want to buy a laptop now, what do? If I go to Amazon, I have to read the reviews. What are people saying about this product? How long will people use this product before you start seeing some defects? Is the battery of this laptop very strong? How long can this battery last? What is the capacity of this laptop? You go and you read reviews. If you want to buy a particular dress, you go to the review section, you get through the reviews and see if it is perfect for you. With traditional marketing, it's very difficult. If someone is advertising a product on the radio, you cannot really know if this product is good or not. Where are you going to see the reviews? Are they going to be reading the reviews on the radio? No. So you notice that what? The social proof and reviews are very, very good. And that's why people tend to prefer what? Getting to know more about products and services from social media platforms or from the internet than even traditional marketing, right? The next impact of social media on consumer behavior is what we call emotional connection. Brands love to tell stories that connect better with their audience. Have you ever seen an advertisement from MTN? The way they put that advertisement, trust me, if you are not using MTN, you might decide to turn to what? To MTN. When you look at most of these brewing industries, when they are advertising a particular drink, there are times when when I was still little, there are times when an advertisement will be passing through the TV. We had this advertisement from Guinness, right? By Michael Power. I think it was in Michael Power, yes. They are creating an advertisement. You actually know that not only those who are 18 and above are seeing that ad, right? They know very well. They know that there are children who are always watching the TV. So they are passing that advertisement. You notice that advertisement draws the attention. It actually draws the attention of those who are not consumers of that product. So what are they doing? They are trying to create what we call emotional connection. So when it comes to digital marketing, when it comes to social media marketing, whatever ad you're creating, make sure that you're building that emotional connection with your audience. Your brand should be very, very powerful. That's why when it comes to digital marketing does not just start with you creating ads. It starts from branding. It starts from branding. Once your brand is a mess, trust me, your digital marketing campaigns will be a mess. Your social media campaigns will be a mess. That's why someone will look at an ad. Just the beauty of that ad, that person might decide to buy the product which you're advertising. That's why when you are creating an ad for your business, when you're creating a flyer, you try to get the best design. So that's what will draw the attention of people. Just imagine you're talking about a graphic design session. Then the design which you actually use for that graphic design session, in fact, it's not what you can write home about. All right. So make sure that connection is great. Your color should be perfect. Have you ever noticed a scenario where you are seeing an advertisement today, probably in the morning, they're talking about a particular product. In the afternoon, you're seeing that same advertisement talking about the same product, but have been some modifications. That's because when brands are creating advertisement, they consider the opinion of their consumers. They try to know what consumers do love. All right. So they create different ads that are passing out the same information, but they have different designs. That's what we call in digital marketing dynamic creative. You create different ads that are passing out the same information. Now, when these platforms get this advertisement, what they do is that they already know the behavior of their audience, who the algorithm. There are people that when they see pink, they are just obsessed with that particular color. When they see blue, they're obsessed with that color. When they see green, red, those are colors which they love. So they tend to react, or they tend to engage with ads which they see online for a particular color. So when these social media platforms notice that you have constantly been reacting with ads of this with this particular color, they will continuously show you ads that are related to that color. So that connection is already there, and they've already captured your mind as far as that is concerned. I remember there was a time I purchased a drive, all right, an external drive. After purchasing that external drive from Amazon, what next? Amazon started doing what? Showing me advertisements that are related to a drive case. So at that moment, you say, oh, yes, I need a case to protect my drive. So when it falls, not going to damage. So what do? You rush and you purchase that. When you purchase that and you're done, what next? They will start referring you to what? Maybe other things that are related to that drive. Okay? So they have created that emotional connection, and you're actually doing what? You're actually blending with that. One other important aspect which you need to understand when it comes to the impact of social media on consumer behavior is what? You trying you're trying your best. You're afraid that you might miss out of the market. And you have been afraid of missing out of the market. You're trying to create an ad at a particular moment when it is not necessary. All right. So there is what we call the fear of missing out. You are afraid that you might miss out from the market. At that level, you're going to get yourself into what we call FOMO, the fear of missing out. And as a digital marketer, if you're trying to build a career in digital marketing, when you approach a client, these are things which you need to take into consideration. Let me take a very good example. You've come across a client that owns a fashion business, and this client wants you to run campaigns. Maybe the client has noticed that sales are not doing very well. client really wants to make a lot of sales. Because you've learned digital marketing, what do? You tell the client, okay, Pam, I'm going to run the ads for you. Give me this budget. I'm going to spend this amount daily. You've not studied the market, right? Because the client is afraid that the products which he or she had in the warehouse might get expired. You have not studied the market. You just go along and start running what? You run ads. At the end of the day, you spend lots of money online. You're not getting results. You need to study the market. Know when this product is doing well. We all know that fashion does well during festive periods. A client should not contact you in February and start telling you, I have a stock of dresses in my shop. I really want to make sales. And you think that you're going to make sales during that period. Are you dumb or what? It's very difficult, right? You need to make a lot of sales during what? Festive period. That's when this particular product does very well. In the dry season, in an area where the sun is not really that hot, and you think that you're going to make a lot of sales if you are dealing with umbrellas, trust me, it's very difficult. So when you get a client, you should analyze. And as a business owner, don't just go and get someone to run ads for you during a period because you saw Peter make a lot of sales. People are trooping in Peter's shop. Do you know how long Peter has been in that business? Do you know the connections that Peter has done? Do you know the emotional connection he has done? Do you know the trust he has built as far as that business is concerned? That's why people go day in, day out to buy from that shop. There are some of you here that when you are going to a shop to buy, when you want to buy a particular product, you already know where to buy that product. In such a way that if you get to the market, there are 10 shops selling the same product. Trust me, even if the other shop is selling more expensive, is selling the product cheaper than maybe shop A is selling cheaper than shop B. If you are very comfortable with shop B, trust me, you always buy from shop B. When you get up in the morning, you pick your wallet, you're going to the market, you already have everything planned. You're not moving in the market and trying to compare price. You already know where to go in such a way that even if they increase the price of that product, you won't be bothered because you trust that person very well and you know that that person will give you the best of the best. All right. So when it comes to digital marketing, these are things you need to take into consideration. When you're looking at your clients, you should make sure that your reviews are perfect. You build that connection and avoid the scenario where you'll be thinking that you're not going to make sales if you start running your ads at the moment. Analyze the market and know when your business is going to do well. It is very, very important. All right. Now let's talk about the various social media platforms. I hope you guys can see my screen. So I'm actually sharing the various social media platforms. So when it comes to the various social media platforms, the major social media platforms that you should take into consideration when you're marketing your products would be Facebook and Instagram. Those are platforms that are doing very well in Africa. Okay. If you want to increase other platforms, you can go for TikTok, you can go for LinkedIn. And of course, you should ask yourself, what do I intend to achieve online? Do I have company that I really want to boost my professionalism? Then I should be going for a platform like LinkedIn. Do I have a small business where I don't really have enough capital or enough budget to run paid ads online? Then you should be going for Facebook and Instagram because those are the platforms that offer the cheapest services when it comes to running ads, and they have a wider audience. Okay, just Facebook and Instagram alone can boost up to 5 billion users. That's if I'm combining both. Because Facebook is approximately 3-point-something billion users. We have Instagram of approximately 2-point-something. Then TikTok, LinkedIn, and so on. All right. So these are the platforms which are making the names out there. The question is, how do you use these platforms to engage with your audience? How do you use these platforms to engage with your audience? Let's talk a little bit about Facebook. When was Facebook created? Any idea? When was Facebook created? Does anyone have a clue? Anybody? Can you guess?
Facebook.
Yes.
2007 and 8.
2007 and 8. Any other person? Yes, Tayo?
2004.
2005.
2005, 2004. Facebook was actually created in the late 2003, but it was launched in 2004. So we can say Facebook was created in 2004 because before 2004, it was used by Mark Zuckerberg and his friends just for communication and sharing images and all of that. It actually went public in 2004. Okay. Then Instagram came in, I think, 2010. TikTok came in 2017, late 2016, early 2017. We have LinkedIn, which is, I think, one of the oldest platforms here. So Facebook has surpassed them. But due to the fact that LinkedIn is a professional platform, it will be very difficult for the platform to reach at that level where Facebook is right now, because Facebook is meant for everyone, but LinkedIn is meant for professionals. Okay, so when you are trying to reach out to your specific audience online, you need to sit down, analyze your market, and know which platform is going to be the best for you. This is very, very important. You need to analyze and know which platform is the best for you. All right. So when it comes to Facebook, it's a platform which is very good for businesses. It is very good for community engagement, that if you want to actually engage with a large community, and it is best for paid advertisement. If you have a small business, you really want to create paid ads, then you should be going for Facebook. And as a matter of fact, Facebook is popular worldwide, right? And the advertising feature, I think, is available in almost all countries that have internet connection. I think it's available in almost all countries, because I don't think there's a country which we've actually had a session and they don't have the features of running paid ads. Okay, and the price are the same except for your value-added tax, which might make you pay more. For example, in Cameroon, if you're running an ad on Facebook, you pay a $1 plus what? Your 19.25% VAT. If you are probably, I don't know, the VAT in South Africa, I think it should be 14%, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, UAE is approximately 5%. So those are the extra charges you're going to pay apart from the one you're paying for the ad. Okay, now when it comes to Facebook, before running an ad or before creating an ad on Facebook, there are steps which you have to follow. The first thing is that you need what? A Facebook account. Without a Facebook account, you cannot advertise on Facebook. Now, please, when we are talking about digital marketing or social media marketing, we are paying more attention on the paid ad, because we believe that when it comes to organic ad, majority of you know how to do organic ads on social media platforms, like creating content daily and posting on your social media platforms, making sure you are regular in your posting, creating your calendar to ensure that you post at the right time. You guys can do all of that. But our main focus is what? The paid ad. With organic social media, you cannot really determine your audience except those who are following you, because when you post on your social media platform, only those who are following you will actually see your content, except you use some other features of that platform. Like on Facebook, if you want your ad to actually reach out to more people, you should be posting on what? Instagram or Facebook Reels. But if you just post on your normal feed, you might be showing your ad only to those who are following you, those who are your friends on Facebook. So when you have your Facebook account, the next thing is that you need a Facebook business page. Every business needs a business page before you can create paid advertisement. As a matter of fact, avoid using your personal account to do business. Stop using your personal account to post content talking about your products which you're selling. It doesn't look professional. So you should create a page for that business, and then you can continue to advertise on that page. Very, very important. After creating your page, you can now think of creating probably an ad account which you're going to use to create your advertisement. Then, of course, groups will only come in when you want to do organic marketing. The Facebook Marketplace will come in when you have your products which you want to sell online. And of course, Facebook Marketplace is not available in every country. Just some few countries you can have the Facebook Marketplace. Okay, so one advantage we have with Facebook marketing or social media marketing in general is that you can target a specific audience. If I have a product right now and I want only those between the ages of 18 to 25 to see the ad, I can do that. I will just create the ad and I determine my audience, my demographic. I'll have my gender. If I want to target just the male, I will target the male. I'm going to choose the the age group, probably 25 to 40, I can do that. All right. So it's a very powerful tool. And again, don't forget, Facebook has over 3 billion users. That's just to tell you the total number of people you can reach out to in a single day, so long as you have a budget. Okay, because your budget will determine your audience size. We are going to look at that when we do 1 or 2 practical examples. Then, of course, we have Instagram, which is a platform if you really want to focus on visual storytelling, if you just want to create images or videos. Remember, on Facebook, you can create text-only ads. You can create both text, video, images, right? But with Instagram, you can't create text only. You cannot just go on Instagram and you text, just write the text and you post. No, you should attach it to an image or a video. Sometimes the text does not really matter a lot. So once you've posted your video, that is good enough. Okay. When it comes to Instagram, you don't necessarily need to be creating an Instagram account, then going to an Instagram page. No, you just create an account for your business. Then you can switch between personal, business, and professional. Okay, so if you own a personal account, just a personal account, it should remain a personal. If it's for a business, then you can switch to a business. If you're professional, then you can switch to professional. Professional here simply means you are not actually using that platform you're not using that platform to sell products per se. You might be an influencer, you might be a public speaker, then you should be going for the professional aspect of Instagram. Okay, so one good advantage about this platform is that it engages with its audience visually. You can actually interact with your audience visually. Now, Facebook is very popular, yes. But again, Instagram, when people are creating accounts now online, some of them will prefer going for Instagram. And of course, if you are a model, you should be thinking of going for Instagram because on a daily basis, you're going to be creating video or visual content. So that should be your go-to platform. If you're thinking of creating ads that have to do with fashion, you are a model, you want to sell items that are related to that domain, then you should be targeting ads, you should be creating ads on Instagram because that's where most of your audience are going to be available. All right. Then, of course, we have TikTok, which is a platform which was created, I think, 2017, which has over 1 billion users, and it became one of the fastest growing platforms. When we say fastest growing platform, it means from the time it was created, the speed at which it took to reach 1 million was far more better than the speed Facebook, Instagram took to reach 1 billion users. Sorry, 1 billion users. That's why we say it's the fastest growing platform. Okay. And again, one thing I love about TikTok is that it's a platform where it does not differentiate between your followers and those who are not following you. So every content you post on TikTok, both your followers and those who are not following you will see the content. So TikTok actually shows that ad to a section known as a For You page where everyone can see the content. All right. And the number of views will be determined by the quality of your video and the message you're passing. And of course, we always say in digital marketing, the first 5 seconds of your video counts a lot. All right. So the hook of every video which you post on social media should be very, very important. Make sure that 5 seconds of that video should capture the attention of your audience. If not, that video will always be stuck at one particular level. Of course, there are businesses that no matter what you do, your hook can never really help you to push your business to a level because, take, for example, educational content. Those kind of, when I talk about educational content, I mean content that have been posted by institutes. It's very difficult for you to see them creating a very powerful hook. But when you're creating short videos that you want to draw the attention of your audience, then you should be thinking about a very powerful hook. Then, of course, LinkedIn is a professional platform. It is meant for B2B businesses, B2B. It's meant for B2B marketing. If your business is that one which sells goods, services to another business, then your go-to should be what? LinkedIn. Okay, it's equally a platform good for recruitment. It's a platform meant for leaders. If you really want to become a leader, a public speaker, you should own a LinkedIn account. And it's a platform which is preferable for articles. If you're thinking of becoming a publisher, you're thinking of becoming a blogger, then you should actually own an account on LinkedIn and you should create your newsletter where you can be publishing articles day in, day out. Okay, but when it comes to the paid ads of this platform, it's quite expensive as compared to the other social media platforms. That's one thing you should understand as far as LinkedIn is concerned. Then, of course, we have Twitter. It's meant for news, engagement, real-time updates. Most of the presidents, most of the public figures, those who are in charge of the various countries, this is the platform they create first before any other platform, right? Because they want to be sharing what? Short tweets. They are not interested in creating long videos. Their own focus is what? Short and educative content. They just want to create a short content which has fewer words, and they post on this platform. Then, of course, we have a YouTube, which is meant for video marketing. It's very difficult. You cannot even create text-only content on YouTube. It must be a video. Even images does not even do well. So videos are the best. It is good for tutorial. And of course, if you're thinking of making money on social media, then you should be thinking of YouTube, because I think it's one of the best platforms if you really want to monetize your skills on social media. Before we get to creating a social media strategy, let's talk on how you can actually create ads on Facebook and Instagram. I think that is one of the most, those are the most popular social media platform out there. So let's look at how you can create a very good ad. Okay, so we're going to look at Facebook. We'll look at the various types of ads. I talked about organic, talk about paid. Let's see how it looks like and how far we can go when it comes to creating ad. But before we proceed, if you have a question, you can ask before we proceed. Any question? Any question? Tayo, your hand is up. Do you have a question?
Hello, sir.
Yes.
Please,
yes.
Concerning the Facebook page, you said we need to create business pages for our
your
Facebook
business
account.
Yes.
Instead of using the Facebook accounts, we should create pages. Like how many pages can we create for an account?
You have unlimited. You can create unlimited pages, but every business should be represented by a single page.
All right. Okay.
Except you're saying you have more than 10 businesses. You want to create 10 pages for your business. Good and fine. You can do that. Okay. Those who are recommended to create variety or many pages for businesses are digital marketers who are marketing brands for others. All right. Someone says there's an issue with my sound. Is my sound not okay? I'm sure you guys can get me clearly.
We can hear you clearly.
Okay, perfect. All right, so let's quickly rush through Facebook and Instagram. I'm going to be very quick with that. Let's understand how these ads actually look like. Then, of course, how we can create these ads. And we are equally going to look at how to create a Facebook business page. All right, we have less than 30 minutes to achieve this. So let me share my screen right now and let's begin with that. Perfect. So let me get rid of these pages. All right, so I am assuming that each and every one of you here have a Facebook account. Okay, so a Facebook account looks like this. You just have your account, your profile, you have your friends that are connecting with you on Facebook. All right, so when it comes to a Facebook account, you just connect with friends. So you're having friends rather than followers. And it's a maximum number of friends you can have on Facebook. Maximum of approximately 5,000. You can't go above 5,000, except you decide to convert your page, your Facebook account to a Facebook page, which we don't always recommend you doing that. Okay, so this is a Facebook account. All right, now let's look at the different types of ads. All right, so when it comes to Facebook, there are two types of ads. We have the organic and the paid. So how does an organic ad look like? This is how an organic ad look like. You have the name of a page, okay? You have the video, which has been posted on an image or a text. Then, of course, you have your like, your comment, and your share button. Let me show you another example. This is another example of a Facebook page or an organic ad on a Facebook page. So this is my personal page. So we have the name of the page. We have the video which has been posted. We have the like button. We have the comments. We have the share. All right. Now, this is how a paid ad looks like. When you look at this ad here, okay, looking at this ad, you notice that there is a word sponsored just below the name of the page. You can see here below the name of this page, we have the word sponsored. When you see this word sponsored beneath any ad or above any ad, know that this is a paid ad. It means this person has paid Facebook so that Facebook can show their ad on their result page, all right, on this particular page. If I scroll down to the free ad, you notice that the name of the page is there, but there is no word sponsored below. And then we have the image or the video, then the like, the comment, and the share. Now, one other difference between the free ad and the paid ad is that with the paid ad, you always have what we call headlines, descriptions, and buttons. This is a button, this is a headline, and this is a description. With the free ad, you cannot find that. You're only going to see what you like, your comment, and the share. Let's look at another paid ad. This is another paid ad by Google Ads itself. Below you have the word sponsored. We have the text, we have the image or the video, we have the headline. There is no description for this one. Then we have the button. We have the like, the comment, and the share. Let's scroll down again if we're going to see another paid ad. It's another paid ad. Okay. So you have the ad itself. We have the comments, sorry, the text. We have the video, image. We have the like, the comment, and the share. That's how a paid ad looks like. All right, that's how a paid ad looks like. Now, before creating a paid ad on Facebook or Instagram, you should have a Facebook page and an Instagram business account. Now, Instagram, Facebook, WhatsApp, Thread, these are all products of Meta. Meta is like the conglomerate or a corporation that owns these various brands. Remember, Facebook was like the main company, right? But when Mark successfully purchased WhatsApp and Instagram, he decided to create a conglomerate where all these other businesses, all these other brands will fall under, which is the Meta. Okay, so all these are what? These are all brands under Meta. Now, we always advise that when you think of creating ad on Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, make sure that all these platforms are connected together. You get the best performance when you're creating ads when you link up your Facebook, Instagram, and WhatsApp. Because you're going to get audiences coming from Facebook to your WhatsApp, audiences coming from Instagram to your WhatsApp. That is if you're creating a WhatsApp ad. So you're driving traffic to your WhatsApp. When you link up, another advantage is that when you link up these two platforms together, you have what? A wider audience. That's why if you have a budget of, say, $100, and $100 states indicates that you're going to reach out to approximately 20,000 people. If you have to take off Instagram from the equation, it means that you've reduced your total number of audience that I will reach out to. So instead of reaching out to 20,000 people, you might be reaching out to probably 15,000 or 12,000 people. Okay. Another advantage is that when you connect these two platforms together, you will not be spending money on the platforms individually. That's how it was before. When you're running an ad, you have to run an ad on Facebook. Then you run another ad on Instagram to reach out to those who are on Instagram and those who are on Facebook. But once you connect these two platforms together, you can run the same ad with the same budget on two different platforms, which means that you're going to get better results. You're going to reach out to a larger audience or a wider audience, and you're going to get better results. So the first question is, how do you create a Facebook page? I'm sure most of you here already have Facebook pages. All right. So to create a Facebook page, you need to go to your Facebook account itself. This is an account All right, this is an account which you see here. If I want to switch to pages, these are pages that I manage. These are pages that I manage. All of these are pages that I manage. Okay, so if I want to go to any of these pages, I can just come here and I switch to the page. But to create a Facebook page, you need a Facebook account. So this is an account. To create a page, you need to identify where the menu option is. This is the menu option on the top right corner of my screen, which has these 9 dots. You mostly find these 9 dots on various platforms. If I click on these 9 dots, just below that, I'm going to see create. Options under create. We have create post, create story, create reel, live events, page, ad, group, event, marketplace, listing. This is our main focus. Page. Okay, so if I click on page, it's going to take me here where we are going to create a page for a business. Now, let's say I want to create a page for a fashion brand, for example, and I named the fashion brand AB Fashion. So my brand is AB Fashion. The next thing I have to do is to decide which category my business falls. If I ask you, you're dealing in, probably you're selling shoes. Under which category does your business fall? It falls under fashion, right? If you're selling dresses, shoes, all those fall under fashion. If you're selling smartphones, television, you're selling radios, they all fall under electronics. Okay, so every business has a category which they fall. And the reason why you should choose a category for your business is so that Facebook will be able to identify which audience to target as far as your business is concerned. And they'll be able to give you better results based on what? Your category. And that's why it's a required field. You must fill it. Okay, so since we are dealing with fashion, I'm just going to type here fashion, and we're going to see different categories that will pop up. Is it fashion model? Is it fashion accessories, fashion designer, fashion stylist, designer fashion, and all of that? You need to choose which category your business belongs. And one good thing is that you can choose more than one category. Okay, but this time around, we're just going to choose one. Let's go for design and fashion. I'm going to choose design and fashion. So I'm assuming that at this level, I'm the one doing the design by myself. Okay, so we have design and fashion as our category. The next thing is what? You need to enter a category. You need to give a description to that particular business. What is your business all about? So we can say AB Fashion is one of the best fashion design company in, let's say, South Africa. Or let's say in Nigeria. All right, so you can give other descriptions. If you already had a brand, you can take your bio or whatever describes your business, you write it here. Okay, you can even write what you guys are into. We're into male wears, female wears, shoes, okay, quality brands, write all your description, make sure you put them in your bio. And of course, they say it's optional. You don't necessarily need to write that. Once you're done with that, you click on what? Create page. Once you've created your page, it's going to take you to the next step where you have to put in the personal details of your business. One thing you need to understand is that when you're creating a business page, it is like your digital store. It's like your online store. You're going to be showcasing what is available on your physical shop or in your physical shop. Okay, so you're considering this as what? Your online store. If you have a website, you put your website. You have a phone number, you put your phone number, your email address, you do same. Your location, you do same as well. Okay, let me just scrap something. Let's just say www.abfashion. I want to be very fast. Put your phone number. I will just put in any phone number. Accept. Must be a valid phone number. All right, let me change this to so let me put this number. right? So we have that. We have our email address. I'm going to say info, or let's go with Gmail, no, let's go with abfashion at Gmail. Location, perfect. And once you're creating your page, you're always going to see the health of your page here. It will tell you how far you've gone as far as the details of your page is concerned. So I'm going to put here Lagos, I'm going to put here Nigeria, and you can put any zip code. If you have a zip code, you do that. Then the hours of your business. You need to tell us when your business opens and when it closes. So if your business does not have working hours, you can click here. If it's always open 24/7, you click here. Or if you have specific working hours, you can click here. So once you click here, you put your opening hours, closing hours, opening hours, closing hours till that's Monday to Sunday. I don't want to do that. I want to keep it 24/7. So once I am done with that, I'm going to click on next. My health is going to increase. Perfect. Now we have to add our profile picture and our cover photo. So since it's a business page, your profile picture should be your business logo. So before creating your page, you should already have your business logo. Then your cover photo should probably be a picture showing your various products or the services which you offer. You can put that here. And of course, you're going to have your page created. I'm just going to skip that for now. Then, of course, you should link up your WhatsApp to your Facebook account. So how do you do that? You just scroll, choose your country code, and you put your phone number. So this is just a guess number. So once you're done with that, you click on get code. So once you click on get code, what happens is that Facebook is going to send a verification code to your WhatsApp. The reason is because they want to be sure that this number actually belongs to you. You should not be putting some other person's number on your Facebook page. Now, once you get that code, let's assume that the code is 36985. Once you do that, you click on confirm. Once you click on confirm, WhatsApp will be added to your Facebook page. But for now, we don't have a number, so I'm just going to continue. I'll skip this option. Then, of course, after creating your page, you can invite all your friends on a single go to come and follow your page, like, comment the contents on your page. So if I click on invite friends now, all my friends will be invited to come and follow my page. You will receive that notification. For now, I don't want to do that because this is just a dummy page. So once we are done with that, we have our notification is turned on, our marketing and promotional email about our page is turned on. I'm going to click on done. You'll notice that the health of our page is not still good because we've not added our logo and our cover photo. If we did that, we added our phone number, we will have a very good health. And you see, these are the things that are left. They want you to create a post, they want you to link your WhatsApp, and they want you to connect your Instagram profile. You can see more by clicking here. But these are things which you should do on your page to increase the health of your page. Now, once you're done with that, the next thing you should do, which is very important, is linking up your accounts. So go and create your Instagram account. You go to the settings of your account, scroll down. You're going to find what? Switch your accounts from what? From personal to business. It enhances the quality once you switch it. Okay? So once you switch that, it's going to enhance the quality. And then you can now come and add those accounts to your Facebook account. Now, how do you do that? You can do it from here because you've created your page for the very first time, okay? If you created your page for a very long time, you won't find these options here. All right, so if I click on connect Instagram profile right now, it's going to take me to this page, no Instagram connected. I'll click on connect accounts. I'll click on connect. I click on confirm. They will redirect me to another page asking me to sign into my Instagram account. So if I click on login as Cameron's username and the login credentials are verified, it's going to redirect me back to the page which I was working on, and they will indicate that my Instagram has been linked to my Facebook account. That's how you link your Facebook to your Instagram. I'll show you how it looks like on another page. All right. So once you've linked up your Instagram, you can do same for WhatsApp. I already showed you how to do it when we were creating the Facebook page, but you can still do that from this other option. You come here, put your phone number, click on send verification code. They will send to that WhatsApp. You do your verification, you copy the code, you paste it here, you verify, and your WhatsApp will be added to your Facebook account. Right? So once that is done, the next thing which is very important is that you should give what we call administrative privileges to another person. The reason is because if you lose access to your Facebook account, someone else should be able to grant you an access to that particular Facebook page. Very important. Most people create their Facebook page, they don't give access to another person. When their account is hacked, it becomes a problem. Now, people always ask this question. My account always, there are people who complain on daily basis that their Facebook account has been hacked. Right? We're going to talk about security in probably another session. But one thing I need to enlighten you is that Facebook will never send you a message from an unofficial website. Sometimes you receive a message from someone saying that you violated a particular rule. You have to click on one link for verification. When you click on it, they will take you to a page that has been designed like the Facebook page, but it's not actually a Facebook page. How do you know that this link you've actually clicked on is from Facebook? When it begins with what? www, or you see https://www.facebook.com. This is the most important thing. If you see Facebook/something- before you're seeing your .com, know that that page is fake. This is the first thing you should see. Have you seen www.facebook.com first before any other thing attached? If you've not seen that on any link, know that it is fake. And once you click on that link, you log in with your credentials, they are just going to steal your data and they will get access to your account. So they don't just hack. These platforms are well secured in such a way that they cannot just be hacked. You are the one who have provided information to someone and the person has taken over your account. That's why we say there are things you should do, like adding authenticators to your account, probably SMS, email, or the Google Authenticator, so that before getting into your account, you have to pass through several steps. There are people that before they get into their account, you have to put the Google Authenticator, you have to put the SMS and the email. They put all those security. So the first one is password before getting to what? The authenticators. Those are sessions, those are things we're going to see in probably another section where we'll be talking about security. Online security is going to be a session on its own. All right. So once you've linked up your account, the next thing is what? Give someone an administrative authorization, an administrative privilege, because there might be a time when you even forget your password. To get in is a problem. That person can do what? Can give you access. How do you do that? To give someone administrative privileges, what you have to do is you go to your page setup. You go to your page setup, still under settings and privacy. All right. So how did we get to this page? We actually got to this page because we clicked on Facebook. We clicked on linking up Instagram and WhatsApp. But in a scenario where you just came into your account and you just want to give that privilege, you won't just see this page immediately. Let me go back. So if you just got into your account, to get access to that particular section, you have to go to, you click your profile photo here. You scroll down, you go to privacy and settings, click on it. You go to settings. When you click on settings, you scroll down, you're going to see page setup. You click on page setup, then you're going to see your page access here. Click on page access. You're going to see all those who have access to this page here. You can see this page, I'm the only one who have access to this page which we created right now. So if I want to give access to another person, I'll just click on add new. I click on next. I search for the person either through the person's name or email. And the person must be a friend, must be your friend on Facebook. So this is my friend on Facebook. I click on that. And once I click on that, I have to scroll down. There's an option down here. Now, if you just come to this page and you just click give access, you are not going to give that person full access to your page. which means that that person will only have access to your content. The person can reply messages, the person can post, the person can create ad, but that person cannot control the page in the sense that the person cannot give you administrative privileges. Okay, so to give someone administrative privileges, you need to give that person full access or full control. To do that, I'm going to enable this option. And when you're giving administrative privileges, you must be very careful. It must be someone you trust. Because if you give that person full control, that person can dismiss you as an administrator and you won't have access to that page again. So you should be very, very careful. Now, if I click on this, enable this, and I give access to this person will do what? The person will have full control over the page, and the person can remove anyone from the page, including you, and the person can delete the page. So you must trust that person. And imagine a scenario where you've actually grown a page to probably 100,000 followers. What happens next? You lose the page, it becomes a problem. All right. So if I click on give access and I insert my password, this person will be given access or will be given an invitation to become an administrator. Okay, so the person has to accept that invitation, and the person has approximately 31 days to approve. As you can see here, invite expires in 31 days. After 31 days, if the person does not accept this invitation, then the invitation will be withdrawn. So I'm going to take off this person back from this page because we have to delete this page after this class. So I'm going to click on cancel invitation. That's how you give administrative privileges to someone. The next thing you have to do is to change. The next thing you have to do is to change the username. I'm sure someone you've encountered a situation where someone asks you for your social media handle. And sometimes when I ask you, share your social media handle, most of you will go and start opening your page, go to the top, copy the link. You will copy a very long link and you come and start sharing. Whereas once you've adjusted your handle very well, you can just give it with a blink of an eye. If I ask you, what's your handle? You can just say, my handle is facebook.com/ or I can just say my handle, I can just say @Tamonzi. You already know my handle. You will now go to facebook.com/ or Tamonzi and you will just get access to my page. Okay, so it's very important for you to change that handle so that you can easily share that particular handle. And how do you do that? You still have to go to your page setup. You go to the name, you click on it. Once you click on name, you're going to see the name of that page and what? The username. Okay, so if you click on edit, you can change the username. You type any username and the username will be attached to your page. So at the moment, there is no username on this page, which means that if I want to give someone my link, I will have to open my page. I'll click here. This is my page, and I will have to come here and start copying the link. And if I'm logged into the page, it will be very difficult for me to even have that link, except I search for that page, and then I copy that link and I share it to someone. But once you have that username, now compare this one with mine, okay? Now look at this page. We have not attached any username, right? Now let me switch to mine. We might see that difference. Let's see if it's showing here. So you see, look at my Facebook page. If you look at my Facebook page now, you see that what? Facebook.com/Tamonzi. And all my social media platforms have the same username. The same username, which means I can say, follow me on all social media platforms by using the username, or my handle is facebook.com/Tamonzi, or just use Tamonzi. Once you type the platform, you just put /Tamonzi, you're going to get access to my page. As simple as that. Perfect. Now, I think we've handled everything that is related to making sure that your page is well set up. Okay, once you're able to do all of that, your page is going to be perfect. All right, and you can run ads across all the various pages. Any question before we proceed? Any question? Let me entertain some questions before we continue. Yes, Tayo, your hand is up.
Hello.
Let's begin with Tayo. Yes?
Hello, sir. Please,
yes.
If Facebook has permanently restricted one's opportunity to advertise.
Yes.
Can you still use a page?
If Facebook has restricted, now there are different types of restrictions. They might have restricted your ad account, or they restrict your profile. Sometimes it's very difficult to restrict a page. They might just probably disable the page, or they restrict the page as well. Now, if they restrict your profile, then you can never create an ad again. You can never create a paid ad. If they restricted your ad account, then you can create another ad account and continue running your ad, but it's still going to be linked to your profile. So your profile is the most important aspect when it comes to creating ads. Once your profile has been restricted, then trust me, you cannot run an ad again. And that's the reason why we say what? Give administrative privileges to people. Because if you are restricted, you can decide to create a dummy account. Probably you can use your child, you can create an account with the name of your child. Then you ask that person whom you gave administrative privileges to now give you access to that same page. They will make you an administrator to that page. You can now use that to continue running your ads. Okay, so we've had a scenario where an account is restricted. If you look at this is my account. If you notice, if you notice my profile itself, see, if you notice this profile, this is a very new account. This is a very new account. You notice I have 22 friends. My main account, which had approximately 3,000, close to 4,000 friends, that account was restricted in 2020. And why was this account restricted? My account was hacked in 2020 by someone in Japan. Okay. And when that person hacked my account, the person was running ads that were violating the rules of Facebook. When I noticed that the account was hacked, I complained to Facebook. I reported to Facebook, and they decided that, okay, they are going to restrict my account. And then I removed all my payment details on the account so that because the person was running ads, and for every approximately close to 30 minutes or so, they were deducting 1,000 dirhams from my account because the person was running very heavy ads. And the only way I noticed that my account was hacked is when I noticed money being deducted from my account. Okay, around 5 a.m. in the morning, I noticed that. That was in around November, December. I think December 21 or so. So when I noticed that, I reported, and Facebook had to restrict my account. So at that level now, my account was restricted because I had reported. But now there are some type of restrictions that when Facebook places, if a staff places that restriction on your account, no matter what you do, they cannot even restore it. They themselves who have placed that restriction cannot restore it. Some restrictions come from what? The main person, probably from Mark himself. Okay, so I fought with Facebook for over 4 years. We're fighting. That account is just temporarily disabled, but it's still active. If I have to sign in now, it's going to be active. Okay, so my profile was disabled, but some of my pages were still active. Okay, there were pages that were still active that I had given administrative privileges. I could do what? Get back those pages. And again, when my account was hacked, I was able to recover the account because I had access. I could still sign into the account, and I had to do what? I had to increase my security. Okay, so profile is very important. If your profile is restricted, if they write that your profile has been permanently restricted, you don't even have an option to review. But if it has been restricted for the very first time and you know that what you did was not wrong, you did not violate any policy or any rule, then they are going to restore that account. Okay? They are going to restore your account. If they notice that the rules you've not violated, because sometimes they make a mistake. They themselves make a mistake. All right? And they can restrict your account. Any other worry? I hope I've answered that question.
Yeah, I have a question. Can you hear me?
Yes. Yes, go ahead, please.
Okay. It's about the Facebook connection, and you said we can link our Facebooks to Instagram. That it's very best advisable to do that. So I once had like say similar case that way. Because when you said that, I was really a bit confused because ever since I had that account, I haven't done that again. Okay, so I'm into blogging. So I had my blog page over 5K followers. So I connected it with my um Instagram. So
Yes.
I kept posting. When I post, normally it reflects on the Instagram. If I post on Facebook,
Yes.
it goes as far as to the Instagram. So, like you said, so one day I discovered I made a post. I made a post through the Facebook. So I didn't really know what caused the disabling of the account. So I'm asking this like a question, and for you still to give me like what really happened. So I made that post on Facebook. I got a warning that the account I am linked to has violated Facebook rules. So I was like, what's concerning this account? Is it because I linked it to this one that they are giving me a warning? So I went on Instagram, I made a post, just a post I made, and that post I made, I used an hashtag. So I don't know if maybe hashtag causes violation of rule or whatever. Before I know, like it wasn't on Facebook I made that post. Before I knew it, my Facebook blog page, which was over 5K followers, was disabled. And I was like,
Okay.
what was the reason? So I made a lot of complaints to even Facebook support teams and page. Nothing was done about it. So since then, I was really bitter, and I was like, since then, I haven't even linked any of my like this linking of it. So I was really confused. Is it because I linked two accounts together? So at the time, I was not reasoning, is it because the two accounts I linked together, they both had different numbers though. They both have different numbers. So I was like, why is Facebook telling me that this other account has done a suspicious violation to Facebook before? So why is it connecting to my Facebook because of this other account has violated the rule before? So it really got me confused. Then about the restriction you said, I think if they restrict your account, there's this they give number of days that that's when you can still open that account. But they told me my account was disabled. I tried and tried. I couldn't open that account.
Now,
So
yes, from what you've just explained, I understand what you're saying. Now, linking your accounts together does not affect. That's if you link two accounts together, if one is being affected, it's not going to affect the other. Because even during that period when I created my account, when my account was hacked and all of that, I had linked my Facebook to my Instagram. My Instagram is still active up to now. The Instagram account is still active up to now. And it was not affected during that period when the account was hacked and all of that. The violation that was applicable for Facebook did not affect Instagram. Remember, Instagram and Facebook, they are two different entities. All right.
yes.
So you needed to check. You might have violated the rules. What you actually did you might have done that unknowingly on Facebook. And again, one thing you need to understand again with these platforms is that they equally make mistakes. They make a lot of mistakes. Now, my WhatsApp, for example, has been banned more than 4 or 5 times. That's the WhatsApp of the institute has been banned more than 4 or 5 times. Reason is because we have a lot of students trooping in every time they want to know more about a training session, and they just go, and when they notice that the traffic is flowing more than usual, they can restrict your account. So it only matters, the only way you can resolve such things is the way you handle the case. If you know how to contact Facebook support directly, because during that period, for the last 4 years, I've spoken with Facebook even on direct calls. There are times which I get very angry and I even tend to insult them sometimes because the restriction was a mutual agreement between both of us. I said, we agreed that, okay, since this person has hacked your account, we are going to restrict it for now so that they will no more be running ads. So with time, once you recover the account, everything is done, we are going to restore your advertising privileges, but it was not done. You understand? So you just have to check. Yeah. And there are scenarios where accounts I've received so many complaints. Even students from Cameroon, their accounts have been restricted when they did nothing. So you just have to follow a particular way, contact them, they will look at your account again, and if they notice that they made an error, they are going to restrict, they are going to restore the account. I'm sure.
What way can we contact them easily? Then then in Instagram, is there any violation like use of hashtags in Instagram? because it was actually when I just made that post on Instagram that I came to Facebook and I saw they closed my Facebook. And this thing you said is actually true because it also happened to me on WhatsApp. There was the day I just came online. Nothing. I did nothing. I saw my WhatsApp has been disabled. I was like, are these
Yes,
people mad? So I
that's
had to
how.
make complaint. I had to
Mhm.
make complaint. So they opened that WhatsApp actually back. But since this happened last year, I've tried everything because I knew what it took me to get to 5K followers. So I've tried and tried and tried. Nothing. That's one thing I hate about when they disable your account. I think nothing can be done about it. Because I was really wondering, where did I get to violate these rules? That is why if anybody comes to tell me about linking to Facebook together or account together, since then I don't try. Because I've been like, let this not happen again. So I've been really,
Yeah, the issue is that we these
really
products,
tell me what happened.
this product which we are using as far as the space, digital marketing space is concerned, it's very difficult for you to sit down and read all the rules and regulations of Facebook. Very difficult. Where is the time for you to sit? You have other things to do. You don't have the time to read because probably they might tell you there are some hashtags you're not supposed to use. There are some words you're not supposed to use. If you continuously use them, they might block your account and things like that. And those are things which you cannot really know. You cannot really know that these are some of the rules. You might look at the rules like they are normal, but then there is something which is wrong about the word which you use that made them to restrict the account. Again, like I earlier mentioned, some of these restrictions just come without you doing anything. They just restrict your account. You understand? And that's the reason why you notice that there was a time where there was a lot of layoff on Facebook because trust me, those guys were just taking money and eating. They are not doing their job. You understand? And there was a time when that happened, Mark had to lay off so many workers because they were there and they were not doing anything. And when people saw that, they were saying all sorts of things, that getting a job now is like a scam, is risky and all of that. When you're there and you're not, if you look at platforms like TikTok, I've had an issue with TikTok. I contacted support and the thing was resolved in less than no time. You understand? But with Facebook, and now that they have even introduced artificial intelligence, there are times which you are communicating, you are not talking with someone, you're communicating with AI. It becomes, I get so angry at times. Still on this situation of my account, which was hacked just before I finally disabled the account, I had to contact them again for the very last time. You understand? Because I had to lose so many pages which I could not be running ads and things like that. I had to contact them again for the very last time. And when I tried to contact them, they redirected me to their AI, which was actually responding to. I said, I need a real person. AI would tell you, no, he can answer. I said, I need to talk to someone. Then they had to refer me to someone who had to call me and we had to look at the situation. So at one moment you can even be frustrated and you might decide not to even use the platform again because of this, but all the same. But again, like I earlier mentioned, linking the accounts will not affect one platform being affected will not affect the other. But again, if you feel comfortable posting on these platforms without linking them up, it's fine. But for someone who runs ads, you really want to maximize your budget, so you might want to link the ads
because
together. And again, try to
it's
read
really,
some of those policies. Try to read the policies, avoid those issues of violation. Is very, very important. Try to make sure that you limit
yeah.
the type of contents. It's very important to read some of those Facebook policies so that you know what you're doing online and you stick to what you've been doing and add those extra securities because someone might have your account and you will not know. For example, when my account was hacked, the person did not completely kick me off because my card was there. So he took that advantage of using that card to be running ads. If you kick me out, I might just lay a complaint to my bank and we block the account and you might not be able to use it again. So the person decided to continue using that. And of course, at the end of the day, when I noticed that I had to kick out that person more than 3 times. I'll kick the person out, the person will come in. I change the password, kick the person out, the person comes in again. What I had to do was to set up the authenticators. I had to set up 3 authenticators before the person could not get access to the account again. So security is very important. Set up your security. Make sure that whatever you're sharing is very,
important.
very important and it does not violate the rules. Those guys don't take it easy when it
But I
comes
want
to
to say,
rules.
I want to ask something again. Sorry about these
Go ahead.
ads now. Now, these ads you're talking about, does Facebook really monitor these ads that people do post? Because if you should notice now, like I do of some recent, or let me say days ago, if not where I am knowledgeable enough to know, I would have been a victim of social engineering. Like I clicked on a paid app on an ad I saw on Facebook. I clicked on the ad. It was like for a remote work something. So
Yes.
I clicked on it. It led me to the thing, normal process. But when I was going further, it was when I discovered that this ad is a scam ad. So, and this
Good.
is not the first time. It has happened more than 3 times. So I was wondering that these ads people do post on Facebook, is it that Mark does not know that these ads are scam, or people now use ads to scam people? Because like I said, if not that I am inclined about it, I would have fallen a victim several times of this ad. So most times I do tell people that you don't click on every ad you see on Facebook, because you see some ads, they look catching, they look advertising, they look like, oh, this is real. But the moment you click it, that is the
The thing
beginning
is
of
that you cannot notice that. Yes, that's true. You cannot
that's
notice that a particular service, you cannot notice that a particular service is a scam, all right, except someone reports it as a scam. Now, there are other things which Facebook has already taken into consideration to know that when you post something like this, they will notice that it is fishy or it's a scam. That's why you see most scammers now, they don't create ads on social media platform. They create them on Google, because Google does not care. Google does not care. Whatever you want to do on Google ads, you are free to do it. That's why most people fall victims on ads that are on Google when they visit search engine platform and do searches and all of that. We'll look at that when we're looking at search engine marketing and search engine optimization. So people fall a lot of victims there. But with this platform, social media, you can fall into the hands of a scammer easily once you don't do your research very well. Look at a company like Alibaba. Alibaba is a very big company that sells products, but there are so many scams, so many websites.
a lot.
If you don't know the exact URL, that's why I keep on emphasizing. If you don't know the exact URL of Amazon, you will fall into a scam. You will fall into the hands of someone who has created a website similar to that. Somebody might just go and type Amazon something before the .com comes in, which is not related to what, to which is somehow just the link will indicate that it's a link from Amazon, but it's not actually Amazon, and you fall into what, a scam. And at that level, it will not be reported that you were scammed from Facebook, because you actually click a link, it took you to a website, and you were scammed from that website. Okay, but when you're selling products on Facebook itself, because we have the Facebook marketplace, if you're selling products there, that is where they are really strict. They want to be sure that whatever you are doing, whatever you are selling is real. That is why before you become part of the marketplace, there are so many questions you need to answer. They'll even check your location, try to know where you are, try to do 1 or 2 verifications to the best of their ability before you can really be selling products on that. Okay, so nevertheless, the internet is very vast. There is no way you can limit yourself from scammers. You just have to be very, very careful. Okay. And again, for security, make sure you set up your security very well, and make sure you follow the rules before you post a content. Go online and search. Does Facebook when it comes to posting free content, you can post anything for free on Facebook. They will not really disturb you, except it's something which they have restricted before. Even though they want us to really read all their policies, but we cannot do that, man. That thing can take you almost a week just to go through their policies. It's too many. So you cannot really go through. So just be careful. Look at your niche. Look at those who are in the same industry, and see how they are managing the same content you're posting, so that you don't fall into that same issue. Okay, because there are some words that are very sensitive online, that when you post them, you are tantamount to what? To restriction. And now the restriction is more because they have included what? Artificial intelligence. Initially, they based their judgment just on the algorithm, and it was not really, you could not really spot out things that are violating. But now with AI introduced, it's almost instant. They can easily get you immediately if you violate their rules immediately. Just of recent, the forum which we are using for the free training session, it was disabled for almost 3 days. It was disabled for reasons which I don't know. Probably because people were joining the forum very, very fast or so. Because I'm not sure anybody actually did reporting, but again, people were joining the forum that were not linked up or connected in terms of saving numbers. You know, before you talk with people on WhatsApp, at least you guys should know each other. So that was the fear. And when I wrote Meta on WhatsApp, after about 3 days or so, they had to apologize about the inconveniences, and they said the account, the WhatsApp group has been reinstated. So you just have to be very careful the way you post your content and all of that. I don't know if there's any other question.
Okay.
I see other hands here.
Sorry, one thing you just do for us, maybe can you drop us or can you drop me the correct way I could contact Facebook? Because honestly, I'm still pained about that my blog account. If there's a way I can
all right, I will search, and then I will send the link to you. Usually you can contact them. I think when you go to their support, there is now the Meta support. Just search for Meta support. Contact them directly on Meta.
It was just AI I was chatting with. I didn't.
No, when you're chatting with AI, insist that you want to talk with a real person. When you tell them that you need a real person, they will redirect you to someone, and that person will call you directly. You guys will communicate on audio call. They will even want you. They will request your screen. You're going to share your screen. You are going to demonstrate whatever has been happening. They will look at it. You guys will discuss, and they'll see how they can solve the problem. Like I earlier mentioned, there are some problems that cannot be solved by the staff. Some of them, they are just there. I don't know what they are doing. After several discussion, it's just like they are just there just to, and their main goal is just that you should give them a good review, because if you give them a bad review, you are affecting their jobs. Yes. So that's just it. There are some powers that there are some things that can only be done by the boss himself. If he says that when your page has been restricted like this, that's how it's going to be. All right. Who else? We have Alake. You're welcome. Alake, please, let's get your own worry. Good evening.
Okay. So my only issue is relating. I've been wanting to talk so that you can address everything the same way. You know, the last time we had this social media
marketing.
I talked about we linking our accounts that it can affect, because I have like 2 to 3 Instagram handles for my business, for ministry. Facebook, the same thing. I have like 3. I even use my Facebook to open another one for a ministry that I help them with their social media page. So now my Facebook, my business Instagram, I think I didn't finish the sign up. Like, there are some things you need to. I didn't finish it. So as I just posted there, that was yesterday, on Saturday, because there's this challenge I'm following. So a lot of people have been coming to my page, liking, following. So maybe they noticed that, and before I knew it, they told me my account was suspended, that I have to appeal. So I tried appealing. They were like, I should do a short video of myself. Since that Saturday, I've been trying to do it. Fine, they show that, okay, network or space. I've deleted so many apps on my phone, cleared my phone so that there will be space. It's still showing that. The painful part is my Facebook. Like, by the time I tried logging into my Facebook, I was told to go and clear what the issue I have with Instagram. On my Facebook, I have like 3 pages. I have a group, like both Instagram or business. Like, I'm not able to access any now.
Because of the scenario you had now. How did you create your Facebook? How did you create your Instagram account? Did you create it using your computer or your phone?
I use my phone.
And you did not complete the process. So you did not complete the process, then you link up your Facebook to Instagram.
Yes. Like, they were telling me that what they showed me was that I didn't review my account. Like, I didn't turn it to be public, that I made it private. I think that's the complaint. That was what I saw there.
Mm-hmm. All right, that means we'll only have to, probably for those who are having issues with their account, we are going to organize another session. You just have to let me know. Let's organize a session which can probably last for an hour or so. We look at the accounts individually, we share your screens, and let's see how we can resolve that. Okay, I've really had a lot of experience. I've had a lot of experiences with Meta in such a way that I believe that we can find a way around these issues. Raymond, please let's get questions from everybody. Then we'll get back to you, Raymond. All right.
All right. I just wanted to say something regarding to what she said.
Okay, give your thoughts.
Okay,
go ahead.
Is that she go on?
Yes, go on.
It's about this page of a thing she said. Okay, what do you advise people to do now? Like, now you own a business page, and your business page you did not put it's not your real picture that is there, and maybe you encountered this suspension of a team, and at the process they ask you to verify yourself.
Okay, now before you continue that, one thing I want to recommend is that don't link your Instagram account to your Facebook account. Link your Instagram account to what? Your business page. And before linking your Instagram account to your business, remember the Facebook page is like a business account. So don't link your Facebook business page to a normal Instagram account. Convert that normal Instagram account to a business account before you link them together. That's another thing you need to take into consideration. Okay, it's very, very important because you are going to be contradicting so many things. It's like you create your personal account, you go and link it to your Facebook account, and then you are thinking that you're going to use it for business. No, get your business page. Make sure that every detail you put on your business page should be the same detail you put on your Instagram account. Okay, that's the only way they can even give you privileges to verify your accounts, because the two accounts, they have seen that the accounts do belong to the same person. You understand? That's when they can do what they can even give you the verification privileges. As you all know now, your account can actually be qualified for it to be verified, but due to the popularity of the account, they cannot give you that verification for free. So you can either pay for it or you reach a certain level before you can be verified. And we always advise that when you create your account, there is a section where you can do what? Go to that section of verify account and you join what we call the wish list. When you join that wish list, Facebook will actually know that you want to do what? You want to authenticate your account. So it will join that wish list. They are going to be going through the account, looking at the activities. Once they notice that your account is real, your account is authentic, they will now give you the privileges either to do the verification directly or they do it indirectly by you paying for the verification tick. Okay, so it's very important.
Okay.
Aleke, do you have something else to say before we move to Patience, please?
I'm done because what you said is what I did. It was my Facebook, my Instagram business account that I linked to my Facebook business account. So I didn't mix it up. Exactly. And my normal Facebook, I link it to my ministry. So whatever I post on my Instagram, my ministry Instagram account goes to my normal account. Business, I linked it together. So I don't know how come it came up like this, but I'll still continue to appeal. Maybe delete so many things, but I'll still be able to, because they told me to appeal, do a video of myself, and that's where I've been stuck since Saturday.
When they start asking you to do appealing, they don't believe that account belongs to a real person. All right. Now, there's another. They don't believe that it belongs to a real person. They surely think that it is from an account which has been created for scam or is a robot that has created the account. That's the reason why when you're creating your Facebook, your Instagram account, the first thing is that make sure you create it on your smartphone. Secondly, fill in all the details of that account right up to the end. Try to ensure that you fulfill every detail. And don't just start posting at random on the account when you've not actually done all of that. All right, they will see that you are doing things so fast. And that's the reason why they restricted the Instagram or the WhatsApp group, because things were moving so fast. In a single day, more than 20 people, 30 would join a forum. And some of them join the forum, it's like they don't know the owner of the forum because they are not connected through, when you save a number, I save your number, and another person saves, you guys discuss. Facebook already know that you know each other, or WhatsApp knows that you know each other. But when people start joining a forum when they don't know each other, it becomes a problem. Or you start adding people to a forum that you don't have their contact, it becomes a problem. They will start thinking, and now that AI has been introduced, it makes things worse. You have to be very careful. I can't count the number of times my WhatsApp has been restricted. I keep on appealing, they will open. The next day again, sometimes I just feel reluctant, I just keep the account, no activity for some time. Because activities are moving on so fast in the account. So what can we do? If your business is that which will warrant you to communicate with people frequently, well, then what can you do? Do you stop your business because people are contacting you every blessed day? No. So that's one thing they need to understand. But I believe after some time, we are going to stop. Like the issue of initially was the issue of communicating with people. So they were restricting because I'm communicating with people that are not my friends or contacts. Later, after appealing 2-3 times, that issue was addressed. Now they went to groups. So it's just their way of doing things. And with artificial intelligence, they are the ones looking at the things and doing all of that. It's not more done manually. Yes, Patience, do you have a question? Please, we are running out of time. Let's try to wrap up. Patience, please make sure you fill the attendance sheet before you leave. Patience. Any other worry, please? All right, so let's proceed. We are already running out of time, but what we have to do now is very important, so we have to do it. All right, so we are going to look at how to create an ad, but this should take us maximum of 10 minutes so that we will not take long. So we're going to see how you can create a paid ad on Facebook and Instagram. All right, so once you've linked up your two accounts together, you can create an ad across both platforms. And create an ad across both platforms. To do that, make sure the content which you want to create your ad with is ready. Please check in the chat. I just dropped a link there. Check in the chat. You're going to see the attendance sheet. You can be filling that while we continue with the class. All right, so let's look at how to create an ad. Let me share my screen again. Let me share. So to create an ad on Meta, there are two ways to do it. You can do it through what we call the boosting method, or you can do it through what we call the campaign method. Now, the boosting method is actually for novices, those who just want to run a simple ad. They have content on their pages. They just want to run an ad to reach out to a good number of people, all right? But running an ad using the campaign is for professionals, right? Those who are digital marketers, digital marketing experts, they want to run an ad which will not be linked to their business pages. Okay, now creating an ad using the boosting method, it has to do with limited objective. You have very little objectives as compared to running an ad using the ad manager account or creating professional campaigns. So in today's session, I'm just going to show you how to create a simple ad using the boosting method. And to create an ad using the boosting method, you should already have that content posted on your business account. That content should already be available on your business account. Okay, so to do that, I'm just going to switch to, let me use my personal account and show you how that can be done. So let's assume that I have this content right here and I want to boost this content, or I want to ensure that this content reaches out to a good number of people. After posting that content on my feed, I'm going to see this boost post here. All right, so I'm just going to click on the boost post. It's going to take me to this page where I have to fulfill some conditions before I finally create the campaign. Why are they saying image not found? Let me go back. Let's use this one. All right, so once you click on boost post, it's going to take you to this particular page. The next thing is for you to choose your objective. What is the reason for you creating this ad? Why are you creating this ad? Do you want to reach out to as many people as possible? Do you want people to contact you on WhatsApp? Do you want people to engage with your accounts, that you want people to like, comment, and share? Do you want people to follow your Instagram account? Do you want people to follow your Facebook account? Do you want to collect a lot of leads? Do you want people to fill a particular form, then you get back to them later? Do you want to drive traffic to your website? Those are the questions you should ask yourself before you even start creating the ad. Let's assume that I want to create an ad whereby I want people to contact me on my WhatsApp. So I'll create an ad which will be shown on Facebook and Instagram, And at the end of the day, people will contact me through that ad. So what am I going to do? I'm going to come here and choose my goal. Now, for the boosting, when it comes to boosting, we call this what? The goals. But when it comes to running professional campaigns using the ad manager account, it's known as what? Objectives. All right. So if we click on change, we are going to decide what we want to achieve at the end of this campaign. If you want to get more messages, it means that you want to receive messages either on your messenger, you want to receive messages on your Instagram DM, or you want to receive messages on WhatsApp. Get more engagement, you want more people to like, comment, and share. Get more leads, you want more people to fill a particular form and get back, and you're going to get back to them once you get their informations. Get more website visitors, you want more people to visit your website and interact with your website. Get more calls, you want more people to call you about your services. Now, all of these objectives, they are actually meant for different type of businesses. You don't just come here and you pick any objective or any goal. No, your business will determine the type of objective you want to use. Take an example. If I own an educational institution and people are contacting me to get particular training programs, I want to run an ad whereby before I call you or before I get to you, I should know what you're interested in, which training you're interested in. I should have your phone number, know where you're connecting from, so that I have a better information about you. Before calling you, I already know your name, so many information. So to do that, I'm going to run an ad which will generate me more leads. I want more customers to contact to fill a form, and I'll get back to them. If I want to grow my page, if I want more people to know about my business, I want more people to engage with my page, then I'll go with what? Get more engagement, where people will like, comment, and share on my posts. If I run a business where I offer services like car repairs, home appliance repairs, then I should go for get more calls. Because if someone has an issue with his fridge or microwave, the person will not have time to be chatting you on WhatsApp and all of that. If the person sees the ad, the person will just click on the call button, call you immediately and ask, are you the man or are you the guy doing motor repairs and all of that? I say, yes, okay, I have this, please come to this location and best for that. Okay, it means you want instant leads. You want leads where you get to the clients immediately. Website visitors, you want more people to visit your website, interact with your website, you go with these objectives. Okay, so these are the various goals. I keep calling them objective because that's how we call it when it comes to running professional ads. They are known as objectives. So let's say I want to run an ad where I want more people to contact me on WhatsApp. I believe that's what most of you want. You want people to contact you directly. You don't want a situation where you'll be aching your head going to Messenger and all of that. So to do that, you just click on get more messages. You click on get more messages, you click on save. You are now going to decide where you want the messages to be delivered. Okay, so I'm going to scroll down. I'm going to scroll down. Scroll down, down, down. So this is where I'm going to determine where I want to get the messages. If I want to get messages directly on my Messenger, Instagram, DM, and WhatsApp, no problem. I can select 3 of them. Okay. Now, if I want to get messages on WhatsApp only, I will disable these 2, and I'm going to be left with what? WhatsApp only. And at the end of the day, if I'm going with WhatsApp only, on my ad, you're going to see the WhatsApp buttons. When someone visits and sees that this content interests them, they will just click on the WhatsApp and they will get to you and you communicate with them on WhatsApp. If I don't want WhatsApp, I want Instagram DM, I'm just going to take off the other 2 and automatically my button will change to Instagram. Send message. So when you see the send message, it means you want people to contact you on Instagram. Okay, so let's stick with our WhatsApp. And of course, you can add other numbers. This is the number attached to this account, but I can add other numbers as well. All right. So once that is done, I have to choose my audience. Okay, so the audience here is automatic. We already have United Arab Emirates. That's my target audience details. Minimum age of 18. Okay, so if I click on this edit button, I can decide if I want my ads to be shown to men, women, or both. I can decide my age group. I can decide my location. So now it's United Arab Emirates. If I change the location, automatically my audience size will change. Remember, let me close this. I want to cancel this. So our location here was United Arab Emirates. Look at our daily result. Our daily result shows that with the budget, I've not yet set up our budget. Let me just go down. We'll come back to that later. With my budget of, so let me go with the minimum budget of 3.69, which is, this is $1, okay? 3.69 is $1 per day. So with my budget of $1 per day, my ad will reach out to approximately 452 to 1.3K people in a day. All right, so with $1, I can run my ad and reach out to this number of people in a day between 452 to what? 133. And at the end of the day, what I'm going to spend will be 3.69 and my value added tax of 5% of 1.8, which makes it 3.87. That's the total amount I'm going to pay per day. Okay, so I can decide to change the duration of the ad to probably 7 days, or let's say 10 days, and I'm going to increase my budget to 36.9, or like keep it at 40, which means I'll be spending approximately 4 dirhams per day, approximately $1, okay? So this is approximately $10 for 10 days. And my ad will begin from February 21. It means after 10 days, the ad is going to end. All right. So if I decide to change my location, see what happens. I'm going to maintain my gender, maintain my age, but I'll change my location to Nigeria. Now, remember, the total number of people your ad is going to reach out to is being determined by the population as well. The population of Nigeria is far more greater than the population of the United Arab Emirates. So basically, the total number of people I'll reach out to in a day should be more. So we still this $1. For the United Arab Emirates, we had a minimum of 452 and a maximum of 1.3. But look at what happens when we change the location. Nigeria now, we have a minimum of what? 1,800, close to 2,000 people to what? 5,100, which means that in a day, I could be lucky and I'll reach out to 4,000 people. All right. So the total number of people you're going to reach out to is being determined by your budget and the location that you choose. If you choose a location with a narrow audience or a smaller audience, then your ad is going to reach out to a smaller group of people. But if you choose a location with a very good number, then of course you're going to reach out to as many people as possible. Okay, then of course I've shown you how to change your location. Then of course your payment details. You need to have a debit Visa or a credit Visa card. In fact, you need a Visa card to run an ad on Facebook or Instagram or any platform. That's how you create paid ads. So with as little as $1, you can reach out to this number of people. Just imagine, country like Nigeria, if I run an ad in Nigeria only with a minimum budget of $1, more than 20 to 30 people will contact me in a day, depending on the product which I'm advertising, of course. If your product is that which people really are interested in, you're going to get a lot of people who will contact you for that product. Okay, not to talk of other countries. So that's how you can run a boosting ad. Now, when it comes to a boosting ad, one thing you need to take into consideration, this content must be on your page. You must post the content on your page before you run the ad. But when it comes to the professional way of running ad, it's not everything which you use for your ad that you want it to stay on your page. Okay, that's why we use the professional method, which is through the ad manager, running the campaigns and all of that. And it takes a lot of time for you to actually go through all of that. All right, so that's how you run a typical ad. And of course, I think there is an option. Let me see. There should be an option here where it's indicated that this ad will be shown on both Facebook and Instagram. I can't see that here. So you see, those are some of the limitations. When you use only boosting, you might be limited just to one platform. Okay, you might be limited just to one platform. But when you use the campaign method, your ad will be shown on both Facebook and Instagram. You actually see it there in your ad account, that this ad will be shown on both Instagram and Facebook. And again, you can choose your placement. Now, there are different places on the Facebook and Instagram platform where ads are being shown. We have the Facebook Reels, the Facebook Stories, the Facebook feed, right? The Facebook, what again? We have InStream, so many of them, both Facebook and Instagram. So you can determine where you want your ads to be shown. That's what we call placement. I think here is limited. Here they'll just tell you Facebook and Instagram. You can see here, Facebook and Instagram. If you want to show your ads only on Facebook, you disable this one. And of course, your budget, your daily limit, or your estimated daily results should be affected as well. If I want to show the ad only on Instagram and not Facebook, I will disable that, and you see that the daily result drops as well, because we have more people on Facebook than Instagram. Okay, now this does not necessarily mean that if you don't have an Instagram account, your ad cannot be shown on Instagram. Your ad can be shown on Instagram, but people will not interact. If people want to interact with you, they will have to click on a link. It will take them back to Facebook. If they want to follow your account, they will see the ad, click on it, it will take them back to Facebook, and then you guys can continue the discussion there. Or they can follow you only on your Facebook account. They will see an ad on Instagram, click on it. If they want to follow you, they will have to be redirected back to Facebook. So the reason why it is important for you to have this account is because you can be running your ads and gaining followers as well on both platforms. So rather than your ad being shown on Facebook without linking it to your Facebook account, once you have your account, everything goes on smoothly. Any question? Any other question? Let's get the questions. Questions? No question? Any question from what I've just demonstrated right now? This is, I think, one of the easiest way you can create a simple ad. Yes, go ahead, Raymond.
Okay. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. This adds everything there. Is there any stage or any criteria an account get to before you can start creating ads? Like, can I open an account now of 3 to 4 months and start making use of it to create ads, or does it require any like an account has to stay for some while before you start using it to post ads and make campaigns, or you can
now
just
when it comes to a Facebook account, not a page, if you just create a new Facebook account, then of course it has to take some time. They will not permit you to start running ads immediately. Probably after a week, you can start running an ad. But when you create a Facebook page, you can start running an ad immediately. I hope that is clear.
Okay, yeah, it's clear.
Good. Any other question?
Please, sir. I used to see this boost post too on WhatsApp. When you use WhatsApp business, can we also do the same thing on WhatsApp?
Yes, you can boost posts as well on WhatsApp. No issue. Same thing.
All right.
Yes. Any other worry? Aleke, okay, no more issue. All right, perfect. If there are no other issues, then we should be wrapping up with the session right now. I think we have, let me see if there's another thing which is, no, there's no other thing which we've already mentioned everything. All right, so guys, before we wrap up with the session, I just want to give this quick announcement. As far as the digital marketing program is concerned at Talitha Group Institute, we have 2 major courses. We have 2 major paid courses at Talitha Group Institute. That's for those who are interested. We have the 14-day digital marketing training program, and that covers the various digital marketing modules for small businesses and entrepreneurs. Then we have the 4 months advanced digital marketing program for career, for those who want to build a career in digital marketing. So if you're thinking of building a career in digital marketing, then you should be going for the 4 months digital marketing program. If you're thinking of those learning skills that will enable you boost your business, or you can probably make some income from people, helping them to run ads on their platforms, running a few Google ads for them, you don't really want to build a career, then you should be going for the 14 days digital marketing program. The 14-day digital marketing program that covers modules such as search engine marketing, search engine optimization. When I talk about these programs, I don't mean what we are going to be seeing as far as these free sessions are, these free courses are concerned. Most of the things we see as far as the free courses are concerned are mostly theory, making you understand the various modules very well. Like what we've done today, we've just seen a little bit of practical as far as social media marketing is concerned. But for the 14-day digital marketing program, you'll be looking at the practical aspect of it. You learn how to create professional ads on Facebook, Instagram. You learn how to create Google ads, search engine optimization. We're going to show you how to optimize a particular page on a website to ensure that it ranks on the first page of Google. Then, of course, we talk about affiliate marketing, which so many people have a misconception about it. And of course, monetization, how to monetize the skills which you have obtained. We're going to cover that in 14 days. And the course is just $19 only for 14 days. Then for the 4 months digital marketing program, it runs, like I already mentioned, it runs for 4 months. We are going to cover the entire program. We have a course outline which we follow. We follow the curriculum laid by Google and the curriculum laid by CPD. That's a body in UK that is in charge of the programs which we offer. Okay, to ensure that once you're done with the program, you're going to sit in for their exams, which they are going to set, all right? And you become a Google and a CPD certified digital marketing expert. We have some of them attending this training who have completed the training with us in the past. Okay, you become a CPD and a Google certified. So at the end of the day, you're going to have 3 certifications for the Advanced Digital Marketing Program, 1 from the Institute, 1 from Google, and 1 from CPD. That makes you a globally recognized digital marketing expert. The training session, the first fee for this particular training session is $499, but we have a discount which is currently running. If you're in the forum, you must have gotten that information. It's $199, all right, $199, which you can pay in installments and you complete the program. So after completing your program, you're going to have 1 month internship program with the Tata Group Corporation, where you're going to be given some projects to work on and test the skills which you've obtained before you sit. Thus, the internship comes after. The internship comes, yes, I think after the exams, you can go in for that. All right, but you have 1 month to maybe prepare yourself, do your revision, and then you sit in for the exam. So I just wanted to throw that so you guys will understand. And again, the 14-day digital marketing program, the next batch begins on the 17th of this month, and the 4 months digital marketing program begins on March 3rd. That's when the next batch will begin, because we have a current batch that will be wrapping up very, very soon. So thank you all for joining this session. I hope everyone has filled the attendance sheet, because we'll be issuing you guys certificates for this training.
I have not filled the attendance sheet. So where is it?
Check the chat. I shared the link in the chat. I'm going to share again. Just click on chat. You're going to find the link. I'm going to share it again. The last link you get in the chat, that's the link. Just kindly fill it. Right. The 4 months training is $199. That's approximately 200. So you can convert that to your currency. And no matter where you are, there are means you can make your payments for the training. And you can pay in installment as well. You can pay gradually every month. You pay till when you take your exams. So it's not something which you have to pay instantly, right? Any other worry, please indicate. Please don't forget to fill the form. We will not entertain any worries, or if you didn't fill the form and you contact us again, we want to give certificates only to those who participate in this session. That's why you have the opportunity to attend the sessions over and over again. Once you attend, you get fill the attendance form and you get the certificates. For those who attended the previous ones, the certificates, I think they are almost ready. For the first introductory phase, I think it's ready. Just have to get your certificates. We will send them through your email addresses, so don't have to worry about that. Any other worry? I think I can stop the recorded session now. If you have a question, please feel free to ask.